Hey, we always live Elvis.
Go.
Hey, Memphis Mafia kid, and tomorrow's Halloween, as you can see. I'm ready to go trick or treating.
Happy Halloween.
Go trick or treat at Mom and Daddy's house, get me some candy.
Yes. Yes.
Teresa's got
No,
some,
they would give out tricks.
yeah. Well, Teresa's got the same thing she always wears on her. Why are you looking at me like that?
Why are you saying something like that?
Huh? What? Your Cinderella outfit.
Oh, well, this year I have a porcupine outfit. I'm going to give you a nice big hug.
Lordy, we're crazy. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow's Halloween, so happy Halloween,
Halloween.
everybody.
Be safe.
You know, and to go along with that, we've got to today's first question.
All right. From Stephanie Claire. Could you share a ghost story about Elvis?
I don't know so much if it's a ghost story, but like we talked about, how do you put it, spirits or happenings or. This was probably a few years ago, and I was out in the man cave and just sitting out there, and we have a CD player that's like 1, 2, 3 CD, and I had been listening actually to some Hank Williams Jr., which was on the first CD, and then there were some 60s classics on the middle CD, and Elvis on the third CD. So, like I said, I was listening to the Hank, and it went off, and I'm just sitting out there, thinking, and of course, well, I say, yeah, it's been more than a few years ago, because probably 4 or 5, because this was back in my drinking days. Yeah, that explains it, don't it? No.
Yeah.
But just kind of, lost in my thoughts and listening to music, and all of a sudden, the Elvis CD starts playing. And like I said, I mean, everything's explainable, but I'm just telling you what happened, and it freaked me out big time. It was, like I said, the Hank was the first CD, so it should have actually played the second CD, which would have been the 60s. That's where it should start, but somehow or other I don't. But and like I said, there's an explanation, but some of y'all may take. All I know is it come on, and the first thing that popped in is, you're with me. It just, like I said, it just, the goosebumps, and it was just so weird. So, like I said, I don't know if that's a ghost story or spirit story, whatever you want to call it, but it was kind of, what do you call it, Jesus? Spooky or freaky or paranormal. You know, I love how you use those words. Y'all, and we've talked about this before. She uses these words that she know that I can't hardly pronounce and don't understand. You know what? They shouldn't even have those damn words.
But you know what? At least when I use them the right
Okay,
way.
what about?
I wish I could remember the other day that word you used on me, and it did not mean what you wanted it to mean.
But
I
that's
wish
what
I
I'm
could
saying.
remember what it was. It was funny.
Where'd they come up? I think they make these damn words up. I mean, because, like I said, I'm just old country boy. I mean, scary, scary, spooky, freaky, and then they come up paranormal or all them other, whatever them other words is, I can't say. But anyway, to get off of that, got another little I want to tell you about.
That's what happens when you have other people do your schoolwork. So you don't know those words.
Hey, I got my diploma.
I know you do.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
I guess.
But you know what? Get off of me. Just don't
Okay.
start. Don't.
Yeah. Remember that later? You said that? Yeah. Okay.
Hey, don't start. This
Get
is
off of me,
this
all
is
right.
a family show. Do not start. Okay. This one is not so much a story. This is actually a dream, and I've told Teresa about this, and I've told Mom and Daddy about it. and still have this dream, and have had this dream now for on and off. You know, not like every night or even every week or every month, but had this dream many times, and it's the same dream, and it always kind of confuses me. But we're actually on tour, and Elvis is getting ready to do a show, and he's looking for mom and daddy, and just, you know, everywhere talking to everybody. And he comes to me and asks me, you know, where's your mom and daddy? And I said, well, you know, Elvis, they're on their way. The last I talked to him, and he's like, you know, they got to get here. I've got to perform the show, but I can't do it without them being here. And it's just, you know, and everything just chaos and going on, and you know, and he keeps asking, and he's getting really upset, and I can't get a hold of mom and daddy, and it just, you know, and like I said, I don't understand it, and then I always wake up before the ending, and never never have been able to, you know, to figure that one out either. And then, like I said, y'all, you know, and we all have little things, but there's always little signs or little things all the time that remind me of Elvis, or in the same way with mom and daddy. A lot of times, you know, when we get together, we'll throw them, you know, across to each other and stuff. But I just, you know, since you asked that question, those two come to mind. And hey, down the road we'll talk about some more. There is more, but let's go and answer a few more questions.
All right, Trudy Dunaway.
Hey Trudy.
I was wondering if you had any idea why Priscilla and Lisa have not really connected with the Smith family.
I mean, not being smart or ugly, I have no idea. You know, let me say this, and I've talked about it before, but you know, that's a two-way street, and the Smith family have, you know, we haven't really reached out to Lisa or Priscilla either, so you can't just all, you know, and not that I'm saying anybody's putting a blame. It's really not a blame there. I mean, it takes two, and like I say, you know, it seems weird, but when that all come about, we just, you know, like I said, when Elvis passed and everybody went their ways, a lot of them stayed in touch, but a lot of them didn't.
And a family split apart, you know, when a divorce happens in the family.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I mean, it was two different. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, Lisa is my cousin. I love her to death. You know, I would hope, you know, she feels that way. You know, I can't speak for her, but you know, there never was a conflict or a you know, hatred, anger, mad, anything like that. Like I said, it was like we lived in two different worlds, and it's always been that way. And that's the best I can kind of answer that question. I hope I did for you.
Okay. Tim Burlap Vlogs wants to know if you knew Hamburger James.
Yes, I knew Hamburger James. I've talked about him in one of the videos. I mean, to me, and not being ugly, it's just, I mean, it is what it is. There's not really, I don't really have a lot to say. I mean, I particularly didn't care much for Hamburger James, and I guess just we'll kind of leave it at that. But yes, I did know it.
All right. Tom H.I. No, H. I see. That looked like an I. Tom H. How was it explained to you and the other kids that Priscilla and Lisa were moving from Graceland?
I'm assuming you're talking about when they divorced and Lisa and Priscilla left. I can't speak for the other kids. Me and my brother, it was explained or told to us, if it maybe explains the word, maybe not, but it was told to us, I mean, just like it is. I mean, there's no, two people have grown apart, and are going through, going to go through a divorce, and things are going to be different, and the best the best that we could understand. I pretty much, you know, was old enough to understand, and
How old were you?
you know, I can't speak
You know how old
for
you were?
Joe. I'm trying to think exactly when, and I know y'all are gonna kick me on this. The divorce. So, you know, I'm not sure.
How old you were?
I'm not on the year. And now you're gonna get me.
You were
you're
around,
gonna get me.
but I mean, you know, you were around. Were you a teenager yet?
You know,
It was before you were a teenager, or?
You had to be the one to throw a stumper in there.
Oh, I'm
on me.
sorry.
And my mind's just
I caught you off guard, I guess.
I can't remember exactly when they divorced. If it was 70, 72, 73. So I mean, I would have been.
You were 7 and 70, right? 63.
In 73, I was 10. So
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
So okay. Well, we'll go from there. That's one I know y'all are gonna pop back and send me. So you got me on the old brain ain't working real good, but yeah, that's the way that it was explained.
I think that was the last question.
Do we have another one?
I don't think so. No.
That was all of them?
That's all of them that you wrote down. Yes.
Oh, so you're gonna blame it on me?
Well, it is your fault.
Y'all here? Well, tell you what, y'all. We're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna be back to see y'all on Wednesday. Between now and then, you know what MMK's got to do? He's got to do a little woman tuning, and I'm gonna tune my woman.
That's okay.
So with
I
that,
found a nice big spider outside. I'm gonna bring him in, introduce him to you.
hey, you know what? I could write a song on that. I'm a woman tuning. I'm a woman tuning.
Won't be this
I'm
woman.
gonna tune.
Won't
my
be this
woman.
woman.
Anyway, y'all, just thinking it, y'all. Hey, we appreciate you. We love y'all.
Happy Halloween.
Once again, and don't forget, y'all, we are going to be at John Daly.
It's the Holiday Inn Express.
Yes, Holiday Inn, because somebody had asked,
Right.
where's John Daly?
Down from Graceland.
Yes. It's just a short ways from Graceland.
It's like right behind. I think it's Family Dollar.
Yes.
It's weird because it's like kind of behind it.
Yes. And it's the Holiday Inn Express.
Yep.
And you know what? I'll get the correct address and put it in a video for y'all. But yes, hoping that a lot of y'all can be able to come see us and we get to spend some time together January for Elvis's birthday. And until then, hey y'all, remember, we always live Elvis.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching this episode of the Memphis Mafia Kid. Please subscribe and hit that like button. Got an Elvis or MMK related question? Post it under the comments and we may answer it in a future video. And don't forget to check out Mom and Daddy's channel, EFM Elvis Fans Matter.